Hello everyone, for our last video until later today, I will be talking about Saw 3, which should have ended the Saw franchise, but people after this got so damn greedy and made things just too damn complicated, and the story didn't make any sense after this one until the OG writer and director came back. But before I go into Saw 3, please like my videos, subscribe to my channel, which is at HistoryBuff 2.0. You will see a Guardians logo on it, can't miss it. Share my content, like my videos, so on and so forth. And also, I want to ask a favor. Please share my videos around so they can sub to my channel. That will help me out greatly to reach my goal for 100 subscribers. If you could do that for me, every single one of you, I would be grateful and appreciative. I won't ever forget about that. Now, my friends, let's talk about Saw 3, which should have ended the franchise, but didn't. So, the synopsis for this film is pretty simple and straightforward. Again, from IMDb, since my memory is not sharp that much as it should be, Jigsaw abducts a doctor in order to keep himself alive while he watches his new apprentice put an unlucky citizen named Jeff through a brutal test. So, as I mentioned in the two previous reviews, the apprentice is named Amanda. I didn't want to spoil the name for the last two reviews because that name is significant in a lot of ways in this franchise here. Because Amanda became his apprentice right after he helped her from her drug addiction. And she learned a lot from him, including this type of stuff. So, basically, Amanda abducts the new rat for his games. But there's a consequence to this. Simply put, he kidnaps a doctor to help Jigsaw stay alive, but they lack the tools to keep him alive as much as they can. And the thing is, he can't just simply walk out of there. So Amanda puts on some kind of bomb around her neck, and it goes down every single time something goes wrong with Jigsaw. Simple and straightforward. As for the games, Jigsaw kidnaps the people that messed up and screwed over a lot of people. So Jeff, who is the unlucky soul for this, has to make tough decisions and save people. But most of the time he doesn't, and he freaks out about it, and some of them die in the process. So, after he goes through all that, they reach, and I believe a cop is involved too, if I'm correct. So basically, Jeff passes through all this, and I believe he makes that or not. It's been a while, to be honest, I forgot. But long story short, Amanda gives her so many chances, and I believe Amanda makes it out or gets injured, one or the other, but she's still around in the franchise somewhere. So how this movie progresses as the possible climax to this franchise is real simple. This franchise tells about Jigsaw while having cancer, while teaching people a life lesson. It's a simple, straightforward concept. In other words, accountability, karma, so on and so forth. They all know what that is. So Amanda does her best of what she can do. And sometimes she does go overboard, and Jigsaw has to step up while his cancer is trying to kill him slowly and painfully in this movie. As Amanda brings the nurse to Jigsaw, I believe in the freezer in the back, and the game is in the front, she sees Jigsaw all messed up and has a breathable mask to try to give him some air. So Jigsaw explains what's what. I'm not going to explain what he said because it's part of the movie. And if she doesn't do what he asks, simply he dies withering away. So to make this long story short, Jeff does all these tests by Jigsaw and Amanda. And when he does reach that door, I believe he survives or dies. I forgot. It's been a hot minute, but I don't want to spoil the movie too much. Then, on top of that, when the OG Triple OG does give out, so does the nurse. I'm not telling you how that happens, but it does happen. And that's the end of the franchise right there, but it didn't. And it goes on a bad hiatus. It's just in shambles until, I believe, the 8th film, the 9th, and the 10th. Something like that. So many of the films that were made, only 6 were good. The rest were just a huge mess, to be honest. But to understand this film in full detail, these 3 explained how Jigsaw lived his life while trying to help others, give them second chances by going through these tests kind of thing. So if you like the first 2, you'll definitely like this one without question. And shouldn't have ended it here, but didn't. This is where James Wan and Lee Whannell stepped off and did different projects. I believe James Wan did the Conjuring universe, and Lee Whannell did something else. But to make a long story short, new directors did this to milk the franchise to death, but they did. And when it got so bad, Lee Whannell had to step in when it came to Jigsaw. I believe that was the 8th film. But this film had a good closer to it, closed the story perfectly, and particularly shows little by little how Jigsaw and Amanda's relationship blossomed. Not in a girlfriend/boyfriend thing. Kind of like a father-daughter kind of thing. So she tries to help others through his teachings while he's alive in the process. To help the people understand, for those who didn't see it. If you those who saw the movie, you know what I'm talking about. So I don't want to make this longer than it should be, but if you like the synopsis and the way I explained it, I know it's not a lot, but I don't want to spoil the movie for people who haven't seen it. For those who have seen it, you know what I'm talking about. So if you liked the first 2 movies, you'll like this one. Is this one the perfect film? No. Is it a good film? Yes. So if you're a horror fan, you'll enjoy this. If you're not a horror fan, try to test out the waters in the horror area, watch the first 2 Saw movies, then watch this one and see how you feel about it. That's all I can really say. Try the movie out. If you don't like it, that's understandable. If you do like it, you do. That's straightforward. If you don't like it, tell me why below. If you do, tell me why. Again, up to you. So Again, thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of your support and love for this channel. My YouTube is at History of 2.0. I would greatly appreciate if you subscribe to help me reach 100 subscribers. I would appreciate it, and thank you. Share my content, like the videos, comment down below, all the good stuff. Until then, my friends, I will make probably a different video in the morning, or solve 8, doesn't matter which one. I'll definitely let you know tomorrow afternoon or in the morning. So, this will be my last video for now, until later. So, thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. May God bless you all. Stay safe. And see all of you in the morning or afternoon.